It's coming from a place where, on some level, we have a level of democracy in this country, and people vote, and it is part of their civic duty to vote.
Sure.
Yes. Do you not think it is in the greater interest of this country at large that its citizens are as educated as possible to therefore be able to participate in that system?
I think they should be as wise as possible, and I don't think that education and wisdom are the same thing.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Clevy and it is so nice to meet you. You guys, we have another video from Charlie Kirk, and you guys, you know I love this campus college choice. I'm up for it. I enjoy the debate happening because we have a lot to always take away. You guys, this is titled If she didn't have a nose person, she might have won the debate. Charlie, what is that title? But I cannot wait to check this out, and I hope you're ready to do this with me. So let's dive right in.
Do you view democracy as an American value, something that's very important to the fabric of this country?
No. Where is democracy in the U.S. Constitution?
Oh, okay. So are you...
No, hold on. Where is the word democracy?
I don't think the word democracy is
it's
in
not.
the Constitution.
So where is the word democracy in any of the founding
Well,
fathers?
A lot of the
They're-
founding fathers had extremely elitist viewpoints around who should...
Hold on. I just want to, you said the word democracy, so I want to get back to our roots.
Yes.
Where is democracy mentioned?
I don't...
In the Federalist Papers, the Constitution, or the Declaration?
I think it's good that this country has moved away from things that were
So it
explicitly
is
believed by the
mentioned
founding
in the Federalist
fathers.
Papers, and it's mentioned negatively as a problem. So you ask me, is democracy a fundamental American value? I say no.
Okay.
Because I go back to our roots. And
Do you-
Hamilton, Madison, and Jay.
Oh, I know that
spoke-
Hamilton was anti-democracy.
No,
Like,
well, hold on,
these
let me
people
finish.
thought that people should be
But
owned as
I want to be
property.
clear.
Yeah.
I am pro-representative government.
Okay.
But I'm not pro-democracy. That's a big difference, and that distinction's important. But you asked very specifically about democracy, which is
Okay.
not an American value. It never has been and never should be. Because what is democracy? Democracy is majority rule no matter what. That there's no provisions of checks and balances, no inalienable rights, no separation of powers, pure if the majority gets it, the majority wants it as quickly as possible.
I don't advocate pure democracy. I do understand that we live in a
Cool.
representative, like we live
Got
in a
it. So
republic, and
believe
I
in
understand these things.
representative
Yeah.
government.
Okay.
And you might say I'm splitting
Well, I
hairs
would-
on words, but
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, it's coming from a place where, on some level, we have a level of democracy in this country, and people vote, and it is part of their civic duty to vote.
Sure.
Yes. Do you not think it is in the greater interest of this country at large that its citizens are as educated as possible to therefore be able to participate in that
I
system?
think they should be as wise as possible, and I don't think that education and wisdom are the same thing.
Yeah, I
In fact,
understand.
I think college disincentivizes the cultivation of wisdom.
In the age where, like,
Do-
there is such a hypersaturation of, and we've seen this, like, extremely polarizing, different, like people are getting their news from wildly different sources.
Yes.
People just don't interact with the other side at all. Do you think that being an autodidact, in any sense of the term, is going to give you a thorough and rigorous education if you are, like, so likely to end up sucked into these holes where you're never
Well,
interacting
that's not my
with
only
people who
form
have...
of learning. I meet
Okay.
a lot of cool people. I learn from people like you and others. I mean, I'm listening when you're talking. It's not just a shtick. You haven't won me over on any of it, but you had an opportunity to. But I'm glad you attempted to. But yeah, I mean, you learn in other ways other than just sitting in a classroom, listening to a professor drone on for 90 minutes and pretending to read his book and paying $20,000 a semester to cheat on the exam at the end of the semester.
I think college is what you make of it. I think
I agree. So is life.
People are selling themselves short on
No,
their
I
education
agree.
if they
you,
don't.
You can listen to
get
as many
anything out of their
podcasts as you
classes.
want. You can meet interesting people. And
Academia does have, like, an actual level of, like, you have to prove that you're worth your salt, at least to have peer-reviewed papers published,
No, I mean, yeah,
which
if
you
you get
don't
a
have
P-
to do to start a podcast.
If you get a PhD, yes, but hold on. So is your contention that I'm not informed or not worldly or not wise? I want to be clear.
I'm not making any claims about your specific level of being informed. I'm
Okay.
saying the general, like, rhetoric on the right against education, against higher education
Well, hold on.
specifically.
Why do you think it is? Is it because you think we hate smart people, or is it that there's something happening here that we really think is troubling?
I think it's much easier to control people who are less educated.
See, now you're a conspiracy theorist. So,
Well,
no, it's...
Anti-intellectualism is a hallmark of fascism.
Do you think
Yeah.
we're against higher education because it largely has created an ungrateful, unprepared generation that goes into the American body politic and does not share the core American values of freedom of speech, gratitude for our founding, consent of the governed? In fact, it's hyper-radical. And it's against our traditions, our norms, and our customs, and it's created massive fissures. We call that the woke mind virus, if you will.
Okay, that makes...
It's not because people are easier to control. In fact, we love learning. I learn every day. In fact, that's why I'm pro Hillsdale College, where it's probably one of the hardest colleges in the country to get into and graduate from. The problem is that when you are learning largely trash and crap, and you're not going in the pursuit of truth, beauty, or goodness, and you're not trying to inculcate wisdom or good character,
there's no oversight on online political punditry to make sure that you're in pursuit of wisdom and goodness.
No,
like
of course
you,
there's
you
not. I mean-
directly profit from propagating viewpoints that are more polarizing and that suck people deeper into more conspiratorial
well, hold on.
thinking.
So what you're doing is you're actually insulting the audience, not me. Because the vast majority of this audience actually enjoys watching my videos, and they enjoy hearing from me.
I never said your audience didn't enjoy watching your videos.
Because you say I'm profiting. The way
you do profit, like you
who do you
financially,
think,
you make a ton of
who
money
do you think
from getting more
rewards me,
clicks.
though? The audience rewards me because they find that I bring some
don't,
value.
well, I don't
and that they
necessarily
learn
think
something from
that
me.
whatever gets
I
the
wanna get
most
to the next
eyes
question.
on a specific.
But
yeah,
it's
no, I
easy to
understand.
attack me as exploitation. What I say is actually very popular and resonates with people. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh my god, Charlie had this before. Okay, she's like raised, she's raised point, and you guys, let's talk about things for a second. You want to see me dropped off my pen, want to see me lift up my pen, know that I have, written a thing or two that we can actually discuss and ponder on, right? She's like, what is democracy? And for my side of the world, in Nigeria, my country, we practice democracy. We do that. We practice it. We live it. And I know it is quite different for you, the United States, yeah, and some other people too, but that is what we practice over here, right? And so she's like, why can't they also practice it? Right? And Charlie's like, tell me where you've seen it. Tell me where you've seen it. He said he's, however, pro, government representative, but he isn't pro democracy. All right. And, most of the things that we really find coming up on most of this college tours, campus tours, is really this college is a scam. Yo, you guys, go right down to the comment section. Remember, the video starts from there. Do you honestly think that college is a scam? Do you honestly think that college is a scam? I go with what the girl says. Honestly, like if you're in school and you were walking through it and you were going through school based off of only what your lecturers tell you, your professors tell you, then you're cheating yourself. I could remember when I was in school, you guys know, you were looking at the valedictorian of our set. You're looking at this best graded student right here. So, you guys, like, I remember when one of my lecturer came to class to say this. He was like, let's take information to be 100%. Your lecturer is only coming to give you 50. The remaining 50 is what you get out of school, is what you are able to join to have that information to be 100%. That is what my lecturer told me. I can still remember. It's like, if information is 100, I am just coming to tell you 50. The remaining 50 should be based off of your research, your findings, talks with people, get information. That is when he said your lecturer can never give you 100%. And so people who go through school with just the 50 given, like the girl says, like, it's your fault. It is your fault. Do you understand me? It is your fault because we have so many people. Like I said the other time, I have so many people who didn't go to school, yet I have intelligent conversations with. They didn't go to school, they didn't graduate college, but yet I sit with them. And I'm like, because you learn every day. You learn from people. You learn every single day from the information on. I mean, right now information is now easily accessible. So I understand when people are like, college is a scam. But what do you guys think too? And she also said another point. She said that it is easier to control people who are less informed. Because she's leaning to the part where she's like, we need to educate people more about these things so they know. Because she's like, they practice some form of democracy. I mean, when you're telling people to come out and vote, you're actually telling them that the if we're going to the basics, if we're going to the lamest man definition of democracy, for the people, by the people, of the people, that is democracy. The government of the people, by the people, for the people. That's it. If we're going to that. And so you encouraging these people to come out to always vote because when it is time for election, I mean, if you're scrolling on YouTube, you would see that over and over again. Go out there and vote. Your voice matters. Your this matters. And she's like, that is some form of democracy. Which Charlie also, admits that yes, it is. But she's like, we should educate these people more so they know. And the last part of our, accusing Charlie, I don't think Charlie took it well. You guys, I did enjoy this as usual. The video starts from the comment section. So let me also know what you think about this, and I'll see you right there. Bye.